My name's Jeremy Roberts. I was really privileged to be able to do the MPP program back in 2015, 2016. And what sort of drove me to get involved in public service, public policy, is actually my younger brother. My younger brother, he loves potato chips, he loves Barney the dinosaur, he loves swimming. He also is nonverbal autistic, has a severe developmental delay, and suffers from epilepsy. So over the course of my life growing up, my brother's challenges posed a lot of hurdles for my family in accessing healthcare supports, social services supports, education supports in my home province of Ontario in Canada. And so I remember very vividly when I was about 14 years old, my family was going through a crisis point with my brother. We couldn't keep him in school because he was having violent outbursts. He was having tantrums at home. He punched a hole one night through his bedroom wall into my room. And so I decided, you know what, I'm going to get involved. I'm going to go and protest outside the provincial premier's office. So that's our version of a governor. And so I went with the group and we were protesting. And as I walked outside with my placard and listened to the speeches, I thought to myself, why am I doing this? Why don't I get in there? Why don't I figure out how I can get involved in politics, influence the premier from the inside, be part of that team. And so that set me on a track in politics. And I got involved in politics that year when I was 14 years old, started volunteering on campaigns, ended up working for the federal finance minister in Canada, working on a national autism strategy. And then after I completed the MPP, decided to throw my own hat into the ring for elected office, and was fortunate last June to be elected as the member of provincial parliament for Ottawa West Nepean, which, for those keeping track, that makes me Jeremy Roberts MPP squared. So since June, I've been working in elected office, and was really blessed this past summer to be appointed as parliamentary private secretary to the Minister of Social Services, tasked with working on a revamp of our Ontario autism program. So for me, I had that moment where I was on the outside looking in, and then decided, you know what, going to change tracks, try to see if I can fight it from the inside, and feel like I've been doing okay so far.
Okay, and we'll let you tell us a little bit more about that in a few minutes.
Sounds
about
good.
how you've made change happen from within.